What's up, y'all? So today I am just going to propagate into the realm, as always. So, what am I going to talk about? Well, I was inspired to talk about something, the Matrix itself, and all of the nuances that go into it. Now, the Matrix is really just that. It's programming, coding, it's waves, propagations through the ether. You're in somebody's head. I mean, there's a multitude of ways to look at this, but honestly, if you can't really fathom any of that, what's the point? Why would anyone want to talk to you about this? Because our perceptions are going to be different. You see, because you don't see this as a role, you don't see this as a narration, you don't see this as a game, you see this as logically thinking, linear. It has to make sense in your head.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Newsflash just then. An aircraft in trouble began shedding parts as it flew over Sea Haven just a few moments ago. Oh. Wow. But hey, how do you feel today?
Your limited form of thoughts, because of the indoctrination that we've been given, limits you to only perceiving in a 3D light. But this isn't a 3D field. Nothing about this is 3D any longer. I mean, we have gone so far outside of that people are really just at a point where they don't really understand what's happening. And I don't get how you don't understand. There's so many people out there speaking about the same thing. But yet we get caught up on the nonsense that gets thrown in our faces because of the organization, because of what they're supposed to do. They're doing their job, coaxing the masses.
Welcome back to You're Right, but I'm Righter. Tonight, sexting.
But first, are you sick of liberals telling you you can't eat an entire drum of fructose corn syrup? In America, you can consume anything, even massive lethal amounts of fructose. Consume. 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 Consume.
Now you, conflicting viewpoint, you're up.
On MSCN, NBC, and BBC. Whatever Patriot News just said was wrong. Here are some synonyms to wrong. Scurrilous, malfeasant. What matters most is that we all come together and eat quinoa. Consume.
But we have to sit up here and waste our times. And I don't want to come off as frustrated, of course, because you have to have patience when it comes down to this. Because in this very moment, we have reached the end. So we are going through our judgment, through our test, and to have to stop and actually kind of explain things and training wheels is just like, really? But I mean, patience. You have to have patience. So we will go with it.
I see you've learned patience, young one.
Do you have choices? Technically, yes and no, you don't. Those choices were already pre-written for all of us. We've already designed that. And most people can't realize that, oh, we are a part of one thing, but there's so many of us. How can that be? Well, if you can picture energy and literally realize that everything around you is created of energy, has a particle that's vibrating, has a molecular structure, all that stuff.
You see, there is only one constant.
One universal, it is the only real truth. Causality.
Everything begins with choice.
No. Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those without. My God, just look at her. Affecting everyone around her. But wait. Watch, you see, I have sent her a dessert. A very special dessert. I wrote it myself. Each line of the program creating a new effect, just like poetry. You can see it now, yes? She does not understand why. What is it and what is the reason? Soon the why and the reason are gone. And all that matters is the feeling itself. And this is the nature of the universe. We struggle against it, we fight to deny it, but it is, of course, pretends it is a lie. The truth is, we are completely causality. We are forever slaves to it. Our only hope, our only peace is to understand it, to understand the why. Why is the only real source of power. Without it, you are powerless.
And if you can't get to that point, then there's no point in trying to explain this to you. Your decisions have already been made for you, even if you don't believe it. My decisions were made for me a while ago. I wrote them. Now, do I go about it in a way that, oh, I know how this is going to play out? No. I mean, I have a general ideal, but the way this is written out, even if you know all of the outcomes, you don't know what outcome is going to happen this time. Because even with everything being written, you allow yourself some type of leeway of being in the dark, so to speak. So really, what are we talking about? You don't understand that, oh, the sicknesses that people get, these cancers, all of that stuff is designed for you to have. No matter how short your life is, it had a meaning, it had a purpose, and you might not be able to fathom what that experience, what that purpose was at that moment. Just know that it had a purpose, and that these functions, these forms, we relive them. We go to other forms. It doesn't necessarily have to be this person. We can be someone else. We can be a rock. We can be a bird. We can be another human. We can be a planet. It just comes down to what experience we get incarnated in at that point in time. You are in someone's head. Is it my head? Is it your head? Is it our head? Doesn't matter. If you want to sit up here and question and debate the way this universe, this realm operates, do it on someone else's time. Technically, you are doing it on someone else's time. You're doing it on your time. You're doing it on someone else's time. That's pointless. Time. Wording, all of that, what I'm saying, it's besides the point. All I'm saying is that right now, there are people out there who literally are trying to look at this in a linear fashion, in a sane way of looking at this. And there is no way to look at this sanely, because we've been given something that was quite insane. And of course it was designed and it was written, and we can debate who it was designed by or who it was written by, but
The Matrix is older than you know. I prefer counting from the emergence of one integral anomaly to the emergence of the next, in which case this is the 6th version.
There are only 2 possible explanations. There were 5 ones before me. Either no one told me, or no one knows.
Precisely. The first Matrix I designed was quite naturally perfect. It was a work of art, flawless, sublime, a triumph equaled only by its monumental failure. I have since come to understand that the answer eluded me because it required a lesser mind, or perhaps a mind less bound by the parameters of perfection. An intuitive program, initially created to investigate certain aspects of the human psyche.
The Oracle.
Please. As I was saying, she stumbled upon a solution whereby nearly 99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice. Ergo, those that refused the program, while a minority, if unchecked, would constitute an escalating probability of disaster. You are here because Zion is about to be destroyed. Its every living inhabitant terminated, its entire existence eradicated. Rest assured. This will be the 6th time we have destroyed it.
at the end of the day, we are still in a game, in a program that is continuously running, and we sit up here all day, almost every day, some of us, just talking, propagating, changing the realm through little nudges and coaxing. Could we decide one day to walk up to a government building or walk up to an ancient site and pretty much overpower the area with our essence? Yes, if you get to that point, yes, you could.
I'm not even being creative.
There's no way you can be making accusations like that and be walking around alive.
That you would even think that shows me how unprepared you are to fight.
But really, for us to go back and forth on this platform and talk about nonsense all day, it's just, it becomes pointless at a certain level. Some people who are consciously inclined get tired of it. I don't really want to keep saying the same message over and over and over again. Well, the propagation is definitely being heard. It's definitely getting out there. Is the algorithm hiding certain things? They can only hide so much. I mean, honestly, the propagation's out there, and that's just the way it is. So they have to go with it just like we do. But in the end, you can't allow yourself to look at this sanely, because wording is everything. And they've changed a lot of meaning. They've given words credence and made these little spell blocks, of which you have a word and you use it over and over, and it blocks you from being able to see what is. But that's cool. I apologize that a family member or a friend lost their existence early on. You'll see them again. I can assure you of this. You'll do this life over again. When will that be? Heck, it could be the next lifetime. You never know. I mean, luck of the draw, luck of the draw. But really, you have to live your life in the experience that you are having at the moment. So now, we are here. Get on the good foot. The civilization is going through an extinction level event, and most humans on this planet don't realize that the earth is changing. So either we can be 100% on the same page and try to believe our way out of this.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Why are we inside the spaceship?
Come on!
Now, alert, mark 5 minutes to
We're not moving. Anybody hitting the button? What the hell? Wait a minute, this was an elevator before, right?
Which one of us is doing this?
Oh, God.
How much time we got? Come on! Come on!
It's a dead end.
Where are we?
An illusion.
Where do we go?
corner, down that corner? And what's there, huh? Just another blind alley in the maze of our minds. Just go on. Leave me.
You're not gonna die down here. I'm not gonna let you die. Come on! I'm not gonna let you die.
Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right, Norman. Maybe he's right.
I'm not gonna die here. Beth's not gonna die here. And you're not gonna die here. Look, just leave me. We're not in the spacecraft. We're in the mini-sun. This isn't real. This is your manifestation. Let it go.
It's a dead end.
It's not our time to die.
Or a certain number of individuals will move on to the next phase of existence while everyone else is utilized as energy. So, I mean, it's your choice. You choose. Oh, wait, I forgot. Those choices are pre-planned, so, I mean, you're not gonna make it. Well, we don't really know that, do we? Because there are a multitude of endings to this. That's how it was designed. That's what makes it so fun. So, which ending will we end up in? Only you can determine that. So, with that being said, many blessings to all of you, and may you have much abundance. Now, with a smile on and positive vibes your way. For the light workers, keep doing your thing. For the chosen, stay on mission. And for those who know, let's get it.